Diamond, Big Facts, Melly Mail, what's up with y'all, man? Y'all come on in the room, man. Y'all come in the room. Come together. Let's come together. Let's come together. This is what we're supposed to be doing, right? It's an innocent black man being persecuted and maliciously in prison right now. We gotta come together. This is what's gonna happen anyway. But it's gotta start now. It's gotta start now. You gotta understand that we're not gonna change the situation that we live in inside of this system until we come together. Until we come together. You see the shirt, man? NatureBoyTV.com. NatureBoyTV.com. 3 is free. You feel me? So we gonna have to come together, man. And this is what y'all gotta give credit to Chief for, man. This is what everybody have to acknowledge Chief for. Everybody wants to bring up what y'all perceive him to have done wrong and what y'all believe to have happened, but nobody was there. 99.9% of y'all online that's talking, that's spreading negative narratives, that's keeping the lie alive, was not there. So y'all can't objectively say he did this, he did that, he's guilty of this, because y'all wasn't there. So it's not objective for y'all to say that. So what y'all need to be doing, what y'all should do, because what y'all was a witness of, y'all were a witness of the Eligio Bishop bringing black people together. Yes. Look at what you all are doing and look at what Chief was doing. Chief was bringing black people together. Melanated men, melanated women, taking them out of the slums, taking them out of Babylon, out of a corrupt system, and placing them in their natural environment. Giving them knowledge of self. None of y'all are doing that. I don't hear none of the haters doing what Chief is doing. I don't see y'all making no movements that he's making. But I'm here right now, and I'm standing for justice right now. That's all that matters. Fuck what happened then. Fuck where I was at 5 years ago. I'm here right now. That's all that matters. Because right now is the only time that exists. This is the only thing that exists. And right now, you got a choice. You can stand up for nature. You can stand up for Mother Nature and her first son, or you can go against the grain. And you can be a Babylonian. You can be a demon. You can do as thy wills and suffer and be deaf, dumb, and blind. But nobody's acknowledging the fact that Chief brought black people together in a system where we're designed to go against each other, where we're designed to be divided. Why is nobody talking about all the good things? Why is nobody talking about all this truth and all this divine knowledge of self that Chief has broadcasted on this internet, on this interface that we call, that's really the Akashic records? Abuse. Y'all talk about abuse. First off, you wasn't there to see no abuse. If you seen us smacking each other online, it's because we collectively came together as a whole, as a group, as a family, and decided, how can we slip this message into these people that sleep? How can we get black people who only want to see entertainment, drama, bullshit? How can we get their attention and give them this message so that they can receive this divine message? Oh, we sat down in the living room inside the 3 house in Atlanta. We was watching TV. We was watching Living Colors. Jamie Foxx, Jim Carrey. We was watching Living Colors in the living room, and we like, damn, we can put on a show. We can entertain them. We watched the Will Smith and the Chris Rock little situation. Oh, black people love that. Let's give them drama. Let's give them drama. So what did we do? We all took a video. It's on record. We all took a video and recorded a video saying, hey, my name is Edgar Bright, right? In Carbonation, my name is Jax. I'm an actor for Carbonation. We all agreed to do spiritual improv to slip in a message to y'all. But y'all take it and y'all see it as abuse. But you want to know why y'all see it as abuse? The reason why y'all see it as abuse is because shadow work, man. Y'all demonizing Chief for showing y'all shadow work. Yeah. Shadow work that all of us have to go through. Black people have to go through shadow work. And this was a very strategic way to get y'all attention. Did we not get y'all attention? Did that shit not work? It did work. But what happened was that y'all decided to take it and flip the script and look at it as if he was abusing us. When we all agreed to it, we was online, agreed to it. We all adults. Everybody's an adult. Motherfuckers in there got kids, 30 plus years old, was in the military. Everybody is an adult. How can you abuse an adult? How can you abuse a grown man and a grown woman? Come on, make it make sense. Make it make sense. So when you continue to spread lies and spread lies and lies and lies, it becomes the truth. And that's why y'all believe in what y'all believe in right now. Of course. Why wouldn't you want to bow down to God? Why wouldn't you want to serve God? We were slapping each other to entertain y'all. And it worked. We entertained y'all. We entertain y'all. Just how Babylon show y'all Bad Girls Club, Babylon show y'all UFC fights. Niggas is online getting beat up and getting abused for money online. What is y'all talking about? What are y'all talking? Your mother, your father whooped your ass. Your siblings beat your ass. Why you not talking about abuse with them? White supremacy raped black women, raped black men, falsely imprisoned black men, hung your black ass from the tree. But why you not saying nothing about what they're doing? Donald Trump got charged with sexual assault. This nigga is the president. He is your chief. He's the chief of the United States right now. He got charged with sexual assault. Why y'all not talking about Trump? He's still in office. He's still in office. But y'all worried about the black man. That's because niggas is programmed with the Willie Lynch syndrome. Y'all, we've been designed to hate ourselves. So when you see another black man, especially a righteous black man that came from the muck, that came from the depths of what all black people and what the melanated man and woman has been going through for 400 years, when you see him becoming more intelligent, moving in honor, moving in harmony with nature, you got to demonize that because you hate yourself, because you see the spirit of the black man. You know that that spirit's supposed to be in you, but you lack that spirit. You lack that ability astrologically to walk in that truth, to walk in that strength. Y'all niggas is scared. Y'all house niggas. Y'all really house niggas, my nigga. Y'all really house niggas. True story. And I'm glad that you think I'm crazy, because I seem crazy to a crazy person, because you can only perceive me how you perceive yourself. You see what I'm saying? Wake up. Understand that we're not separate from each other. Chief gave us the knowledge. Holographic universe. Life is a projection of you. You're not separate from anything. That phone you're holding is you. The person you're looking at is you. The person you're thinking about is you. You're not separate from anything. But you're asleep in a dream. You're unconscious in a dream. And it's okay. We understand this shit, though. We understand this shit. It was already ordained and designed to go like this, man. This is all prophecy. This is all prophecy. But we can't just sit and watch some shit that ain't right happen. You watching something go down that's not right and that's not righteous, you just as guilty as the people that did it. You just as guilty as the people that went up on a stand and lied through their teeth. You watching this shit happen and not doing nothing is just the same as you committing the offense. Because you're watching it, you're not separate from it. If you see somebody going up on a stand and testifying and lying, you're actually doing that. But y'all in these lives and in the comments, yeah, he did it. He did it. He guilty. How? First off, when the alleged victim, Natiri, never said that she was raped. Matter of fact, when rape was brought up to her, she said, rape? I didn't think he raped me. He's a good man. She said, oh, we made love. They show every video to make Chief look bad in the courtroom, but didn't show the video of the interview that Natiri had with Officer Hugh. The very first interview she had. What did she say? When the officer asked her, well, did you make sexual or explicit videos or content with this man? Yeah, we did. We did make consensual sexual education videos. He asked her, well, if you didn't want him to release it, did you at least reach out to him and let him know and notify him not to release them and that he didn't have your consent? She said, no, I didn't do that. And she never mentioned that she was raped in that interview. So where's all these rape allegations coming from? They're coming from the detectives. They're coming from the government official detectives that coerced and set this whole thing up. Understand that these people didn't want to do this. These people didn't want to go up on a stand and lie, but they thought they was gonna get in trouble. They thought that they was doing something wrong, and they got deceived by their lower self. They took the opportunity to get deceived by their lower self to go chase fame, to go sell books, to go be in relationships, to go take care of kids that are being batteries for the system. Where's the evidence for a rape? Where's the evidence? There was no rape kit. How can you prove that there was a rape without any physical harm? How can you prove that there was a rape without a rape kit? I know we all watch Law and Order, my nigga. I know I watch Law and Order Special Victims Unit. You gotta go do a rape kit. If you can't do a rape kit, then the evidence that you have is inadmissible. It won't stand. It's not credible. It's not credible. On top of that, we know the judge had COVID-19, my nigga. Like, come on. Now, where's the due process at? Where's the right to a fair trial? Like, can I defend myself? Can God defend himself? Because Chief definitely didn't get no fair trial. Even the attorney, the paid lawyer that he had, wasn't defending him, wasn't playing no videos, wasn't standing up. You see what I'm saying? So who gonna stand up for the black man? This is somebody's son, y'all. Y'all gotta understand, this is somebody's son. This is somebody's child. Before we all become adults, black men, we're somebody's child. Who's gonna stand up for this child, for this innocent baby? This somebody's baby right here that y'all persecuting, that y'all don't know nothing about. Y'all don't know him. Y'all just going off of hearsay saying what everybody else say, and y'all putting the blame on this innocent man. A righteous man at that. A loving man at that. That brought black people together. That showed black people something different other than going to work a job, other than going to sell drugs, other than going to be a pimp, other than going to, you feel what I'm saying? Going to be a fucking house nigga and play basketball and want to go be in the NFL. He was showing us how to be God again, my nigga. And that's what not humanity. That's what the lower self don't want. The lower self don't want to see black people redeemed. They don't want to see us redeemed in our spirit. But I want to let y'all know that the spirit of the black man is here, my nigga. The spirit of the black man is right here. It's right here. It's right here. It's never left. It never left. They just been trying to keep it silent. They've been trying to keep niggas docile. That's why they throw niggas in jail. They gave Chief a gag order to try to silence him from talking. You don't want the truth to get out? You want me to sit in here and rot so that you can perpetuate a lie? Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no. What I'm saying is everybody is God. And Chief V. Eligio Bishop is the God of all gods, the Lord of all lords, the King of all kings, who has came, right? Who has came in the embodiment of the black man's spirit to show humanity and to uplift humanity, to awaken the God within us, because God is within you. And Chief came as a beacon of light to show that and to activate that part of you inside of you. And this is what they're trying to silence. This is what COINTELPRO is targeting the black messiah and looking for the rise of a black messiah to target them so that we can keep them silent. No, we don't want them waking up. Matter of fact, they 3/5 of a human being. They're not even an animal. They're not even an animal. They didn't reduce us to lower than an animal. Y'all done reduce all the divine information and wisdom that Chief has brought on this fucking platform, on YouTube, everywhere. Y'all reduce it to negative narratives. All of the like codes and work and downloads that he put in for years, y'all reduce this to a rape case. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all need God in your life. Y'all persecuting God, but y'all don't know it. This is your source. What y'all not understanding is that everybody, the new earth that we're coming in, everybody has to go through the rites of passages, man. That's why Chief was showing us shadow work, real nigga moments. Real nigga moments. Showing us shadow work, because it's not all fun and games and look pretty on a spiritual journey. No, you're going to have to go through that work, my nigga. Your mother and your daddy wasn't shit. Our parents wasn't shit. They was brought up under slavery, under their mother and father, who was under their mother and father that was slaves, my nigga. that was working on plantations. You've been programmed to be a house nigga by your parents. And inside your household, it was nothing pretty. There was what? Conflict. There was division. There was tension. Tension between the black man and the black woman. If there's tension between a black man and a black woman, then that means that they're not properly raising their children right. That means that they're giving their children to white supremacy so that white supremacy can raise their children so that they can work for white supremacy and be a house nigga. But now we waking up, man. Now we waking up. Now is the time to get rid of all that unnecessary shit. But you're gonna have to do the shadow work. And that's what our chief is, our spiritual guru, my nigga. He's a guru. Y'all don't complain about Osho. Y'all don't complain about who else? Who are these other Indian and white Japanese monks and gurus? Y'all not talking about the Chinese and how they abuse their kids, stretching their limbs to the motherfucker back of their neck. Come on now. In the military, they beat up women. They have training simulations where the men go against the women. No weight class. Like what? That's not abuse to y'all? That's not abuse? Come on, man. We got to stand up. The reason why it's a lot of black men that's innocent that's inside of jail because they don't have nobody, no family, no friends standing up for them. That's why you see us standing up fighting for Chief, making sure that this shit get broadcasted, making sure the message keep getting pushed, making sure that the truth is being revealed and exposed because y'all not going to do it because y'all are cowards. Niggas is cowards. Y'all afraid to die. But you can't die. Chief already taught us you can't die. Death is an illusion of the mind. White supremacy gives you the notion that you can die. But death is nothing but sleep. It's nothing but the transitioning from one frequency, from one state of mind to the next. It's time to die. Y'all afraid to change. Y'all gotta let go of Babylon. It's time's up for Babylon. Understand that. The judge, the judicial system, it's time's up for all that. We're going to be governed by ourselves. The only reason why Babylon still exists is because y'all believe in this shit. That's it. The judge would never, ever be able to do some shit like that if we, the people, stood on that shit. What? Hold on. No, we got to hold you accountable. We can never let you do that to him because if you do that to him, you can do that to us. And that's what y'all not seeing. Y'all not seeing that we live in a corrupt system, in a corrupt society. And the very same thing that's happening in the Chief can happen to you. Your baby mama right now can call the police and get your ass locked up and you ain't do nothing. Nothing. Let's talk about it, my nigga. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about how black women being used as a weapon of mass destruction, as a weapon against a black man to keep him down. The powers that be, the Vatican, the church, the president, they all know that the Messiah, that the Christ is coming back in the form of the black man. The black man is God. That's why you see the Pope in the fucking Vatican bowing down to the black Madonna, to the black Mother Mary and the black baby Yahshua. Because they know that melanated beings are the head of humanity. And Chief is the Messiah. Chief is the messenger for the most psychologically broken people on this planet. And that is black people. Wake the fuck up. Wake up. Wake up, y'all. We got to come together. We got to stand up and speak the truth. We can't let this go on without being heard. Appreciate that, God. We can't let this go on without being heard. Think about it. How would you feel if you was in a situation like you knowing that you innocent? Like I ain't did nothing but teach and try to help my people and was kicking shit online and being a upstanding dude. Like, and now niggas is lying on me. Now I got life. Imagine if this was you. Would you want people to be standing up for you, or would you want people to be spreading negative narratives and lies about you? Would you want people that never met you and don't know you to be talking about you? No, you wouldn't, because it's not righteous. It's not righteous to judge somebody else when you got a plank in your eye. But it's okay, because all press is good press. All press is good press, my nigga. Y'all don't even know y'all our promotion team. Y'all God's promotion team. Y'all Chief promotion team. So keep talking. Keep being negative. Keep spreading the lies, because we're gonna keep coming up here and making sure that we set the record straight. On the record, for the record, by the record, with the record. We're gonna set the shit straight. We're gonna set it straight. This is all a test. Anyway, this is all a test. This is all a test. to see how humanity was going to react to God being in isolation. Who was going to ride for God? Who was going to support the kingdom? The kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of God is coming very soon, my nigga. The kingdom of God is here. It's here. Now your heart is being weighed. Your heart being weighed, and you're ranking yourself in the kingdom of God. How close am I to God? You say you're a Christian, right? You say you believe in Jesus, right? Well, if you believe in Jesus, you know the spirit of Yahshua. You know the spirit of the Christ. That spirit is inside of Chief because that's the spirit of the black man. That's the spirit of the black man. And we have to acknowledge the emergence of that spirit. The lower self is afraid of that spirit. The lower self don't want that spirit to be here. It don't want that spirit to thrive. But you can't destroy that spirit because we are eternal, immortal beings. We can't die, my nigga. We can't die. Understand that this is all designed. This is all a part of the plot. Oh, let's put a system in place where we can target and identify the rise of a black leader that's going to come set his people free from our captivity. Chief is here to save us from our captivity. Nigga, we've been captured by the lower self. We've been captured by white supremacy. Our minds have been captured by the devil, by the evil one, the evil one. And we sleeping and we enjoying that. It's called Stockholm syndrome. You know, when you begin to love your oppressor and believe that what your oppressor is doing is right, that's when you got Stockholm syndrome. Melanated beings, black people believe that what's going on in the system is right. How could this be right? How could this be righteous? How could a judge go in a courtroom and go against the law when the CDC guidelines stated that if you tested positive for COVID, you were to be off of your job for 5 days until you came back with a negative COVID screening? She never took no time off. Matter of fact, she decided to proceed with the trial and abuse and attack and neglect the human rights of Eligio Bishop. She even admitted it in the video. She said, yeah. She said, look, COVID has been in place for 4 years. We need to learn how to get through this. We need to learn how to get around this. The CDC guidelines, they haven't changed the law yet, but they're going to change it. Bitch, they didn't change it. What the fuck is you talking about? What you talking about? So you the law. Oh, so we looking, okay, so we answer to you, white lady. That's not how this shit worked. And that's what she did in the courtroom. She admitted it. Oh yeah, this shit didn't change yet, but I'm gonna go proceed with the case anyway. I don't give a fuck if you're not in the courtroom or not. No, I don't care if your lawyer not defending you. No, you can't get new counsel. You want to get out the courtroom, you don't want to be in here? She gave him 2 options. She said, okay, listen, she gave him an ultimatum. She said, okay, it's either your health or your freedom. You don't have to be in the courtroom, but your freedom is going to be at stake. You can be in the courtroom, but your health is going to be at stake. So, bitch, you trying to kill me all the way around. You just trying to dub me. You don't got no remorse for me. That's not right. That's not right. That's not right. So she violated his right to due process in a fair trial because she violated the law. On top of that, let's get to it. Where the script at? Where the script? Where's the transcripts? Where are the transcripts that Chief would need to prepare himself and file a motion for an appeal or a recusal or a retrial? If we don't have the transcripts, how can we actually defend ourselves? This is how you know that this is corrupt and it's not right, because he's not being given a fair chance to defend himself. It's been 13 months, my nigga. It's going past a year. He got convicted March 1st of 2024, nigga. It's April 12th. It's been over it's 13 months later, and the transcripts still haven't been released. They got up until 120 days for them transcripts to be released. Now, since they are not released, that just goes to show you that there's some type of judicial misconduct going on. There's some type of error in place. Something wrong is going on and transpiring for these transcripts not to be released. Something is being hidden from the public. This is supposed to be public record. Y'all put it on public record that he's a cult leader and that he raping people, but he didn't do that. Why y'all not putting out the truth publicly? Why isn't the truth accessible to the public? Doesn't the people of the public have the right to have the access to the truth, to be safe, to feel safe and secure in the system that they live in? If this is what's going on, if this man is so malicious and such an abuser in this system, come on, man. You see how they lying? You see how none of it makes sense? Where the transcripts at? Where the evidence at? Where is it at? They don't have it, and they're not going to release it because they know that if they release the transcripts, once you start going over the transcripts, you're going to see like, damn, hold on. And then you got to go do they record everything in the courtroom. They got a government or a court official recorder. Somebody that records everything that's going on in the courtroom. If you look at the transcripts and you listen to the recording that happened at trial, the recording and the transcripts are not going to match up. Right, the scribe, the court scribe, they're recording everything that's taking place in the courtroom. The transcripts is not going to match up with that because why? The detectives decided to edit the transcripts and put in that she was falsely held against her will, that she was raped. All type of shit that the alleged victim never even said, my nigga. Hold on. How can you accuse me for something that this woman never said I did? So y'all accusing me. The detectives in the video talking about he's not a good guy. You never met this man. Corruption, y'all. On top of that, we got the transcripts missing. Judge had COVID. What else? What else went wrong? What other errors did they make? Because there were so many. There were so many errors. No rape kit. You bringing up witnesses that wasn't even there. How are these witnesses credible? And my thing is that we all in slavery right now. I don't give a fuck what type of status you got on this plantation. I don't care what type of money you getting in this plantation. We're all in slavery right now, my nigga. Yeah, I'm in this bitch too, but I'm not a house nigga. I'm in the field. I'm in the field. I'm not no house nigga. I used to be a house nigga. I was raised to be a house nigga. But Chief gave me divine knowledge of self. Chief gave me divine knowledge of self. So my thing is that we in a system where we slaves, where we being oppressed and marginalized, embarrassed, humiliated in front of our own people. Remember the Willie Lynch letter? How they took the most intelligent, the most strongest, the alpha male of the group of the tribe, the chief of the tribe. Yeah, when we was indigenous, the white people came over, right? Came over. With paperwork, paper game, sign this. This is what's happening today. If y'all ever seen a Shaka Zulu series on YouTube, my nigga, it'll show you how we fell to our lower self. We signed contracts with these niggas. Trying to get in business with these niggas. We wanted to get money with the white nigga. Niggas wanted to get it in with the lower self. Signing contracts on the dotted line. This is what you see happening today. So the white man came over and he put a strategy in place, right? He put a program in place that was going to run on its own axis, that was going to run on its own orbit until a phenomena came to change its course. It's going to run on its own. Are we being physically enslaved right now? Or are you consciously getting up and going to work and clocking in? I'll wait. It's running on its own axis, my nigga. It's on orbit. The bitch spinning around like a globe. We're repeating history. We're perpetuating and repeating our generational curses. So what you see is, boom, the white man came over, boom. We want to, okay. Now what they did was they caused division between us. They know that envy, jealousy, mistrust is some of the deepest things and deepest aspects of division that you can put in place with human beings. And that's what they did. So now they took all type of differences. Tall versus short, brown skin, light skin, brown skin, dark skin, light skin, dark skin, the status on plantation, the money you making on plantation, the hair color, the hair texture, how many kids you have, skinny, fat, all type of differences, and put us against each other. Now we hate ourselves. They took the alpha male and tied each one of his limbs to a horse, tarred and feathered the black man, lit the horses on fire, and beat the black man half to death, and all the rest of the slaves until the horse pulled that man apart. They mutilated and embarrassed the black man in front of his whole family, nigga. And this is what they doing right now. That was a lynching in the courtroom that y'all saw. That wasn't a fucking courtroom case, a trial. That was it's metaphorically symbolic for the crucifixion or a lynching. We watch our chief, nigga, get lynched, nigga. We watch our father get lynched. Chief is a representation of the black man who's the head of the black family. We just watched the black man, the head of the black family, get lynched publicly. This is what they did in Willie Lynch. And this is why nobody want to stand up. This is why you see people turning their back on Chief and on the mission, on what they stood on, because they afraid to get persecuted like that. Remember, Yahshua told you in the Bible that if they obeyed your teaching, if they obeyed your teachings, if they obeyed my teachings, they gonna obey yours as well. If they hated my teachings, they gonna hate you as well. They gonna hate yours as well. So inevitably, they gonna persecute the Messiah. They gonna hate the black man. They gonna hate God. The one that they say they love oh so much. Crazy, right? Crazy, right? So understand that we running on an orbit. It's on its own axis. We not gonna get out of this slave mentality, this white supremacist European mentality, until niggas wake up, until you actually get truth. But nobody's giving truth other than Chief. Nobody's spreading truth other than the Eligio Bishop, the avatar, the dreamer of our reality. Come on now. Y'all talk about abuse, but we being abused with misinformation inside of this system. You send your kids to go to school to get them abused. You're making we make the human beings. So if we're making children and putting them in the same system that put us in slavery, then what you think gonna happen? Same shit, different toilet. Same shit, different toilet. We talk about black power and we waking up and the black community and all this, but we don't give a fuck about our leaders. We don't care about our leaders, because when our leaders come, everybody's kumbayaing and all for it. But when shit hit the fan, niggas is like, fuck the leaders. That's not my God, that's your God. No, we all one. We all one. Look what's going on with Brother Polite, Rashad Jamal, Chief, Malachi York. All these black men that's standing for something, that's going against the status quo. We don't give a fuck about our leaders. And not to mention, no other black man is doing what Chief was being a leader of, which was leading us into nature. That was the movement. Getting back in harmony with the equilibrium of the planet. No other black man was doing that. So the fact that we destroying our leaders along with the European, it don't make sense. It makes us a devil as well. It makes us a devil as well. And it doesn't make sense. You should be glad and thankful that we got one black man out here that want to be a real nigga. That want to be a real one. That's not with the women being independent, acting like a man, being rambunctious, being out of place. You feel me? You should appreciate that. A black man that comes to show you how to be a divine man, a divine masculine, a true father, a true leader, a true protector, a true provider, y'all. And that's who Chief is. Chief is the embodiment of that. But y'all don't like that. Y'all don't, because y'all out here when y'all love weak ass niggas. Y'all like these weak ass crackers. That's what y'all like. Y'all fuck with that weak ass cracker and the black man that got that cracker inside his blood. That black man that got that cracker inside his mind that wanna be a white man, that wanna shuck and jive. Y'all like that. But when a real nigga, that's why Chi tell us. And that's why Chi been telling y'all, nigga, and y'all take it and use it. Well, he said he wanna be in jail. No, what he's saying is that the spirit of the black man is behind the wall. It's behind those walls, those cages. The resistance, nigga. Melanated men, we are the resistance on the planet, my nigga. You not black for no reason. You don't have muscles and shit for no reason, black man. You here to protect and provide and enforce my law. It's simple. It's simple. And you should honor that in chief. You should honor that in chief. And if you don't, it's because you a bitch ass nigga. It's because you a lame ass bitch. Because you a weak hoe. You feel me? We got a real one getting falsely in prison for no reason. We not standing up. That shit crazy. That shit crazy. Imagine if we never met Chief. Imagine if mama never gave us Chief. Imagine if mama never gave us Chief, y'all. We'd be fucked up out here. Like we already are. But to those that can hear Chief, those that have an ear and that can hear, the chosen, the Allegios, y'all know how much Chief has activated our minds and enlightened us. And we are able to move differently in this system. We're able to move so much differently in this system versus how we used to move before we met and tapped into God, before we tapped into Chief. And that's why we give acknowledge, and that's why we stand for this shit, man. It's bigger than Chief, but it's not, because Chief is the dreamer. Chief is the source of this reality. So it comes down to him and standing up for him. Because in order for you to enter the kingdom of God, which lies within you, you have to go through the way, the truth, and the light. The consciousness of the messenger. He's the only messenger. Rashad Jamal not teaching what Chief teaching. No. Brother Polite, no, he said money is his God. Malachi York, no, he didn't move niggas into nature. Who else? Who else? Young Pharaoh, no. Who else? Billy Carson, no. Jesus, no, he don't exist. What other leader do we have that's going to lead us to our divinity? That's going to guide us into our divinity. That's going to guide us out of our shackles, nigga. We got on, niggas want to wear chains and go rap on stage and talk about degrading women and selling drugs and killing their people for a chain, my nigga. A chain. This chain is nothing but it's a yoke. It's a yoke. It's a yoke. We still got shackles on, but you going to, come on, man. It's a yoke. We in modern day slavery, y'all. We on a plantation, y'all. Wake up. Wake up. We on a plantation. And we are in imagination. We're inside of God's mind, thinking that we can kill God. We in God's mind thinking that we can kill God. Somebody stop me, my nigga. Somebody stop me. Somebody, 3 is free. We in God's imagination thinking that we can kill God, thinking that we can crucify God. How ridiculous does that sound? How ridiculous does that sound? Understand that your subconscious mind is ruled by 95% of your reality. You're only conscious of 5% of what's going on. Negative narratives and lies are being spread and broadcasted throughout every media that you go channel into. When you believe and you constantly program repetitiously your mind with the lie, you become one with that lie and you begin to live out that lie. So understand that white supremacy is broadcasting this lie and this misinformation, just like every other piece of misinformation, so that you don't wake up into who you truly are. If they let Chief just do what he was doing, what you think everybody else gonna start doing? Everybody already started going into nature and moving into the tropics and going to Costa Rica, Puerto Rico, Belize, Honduras, Mexico. Niggas ain't start doing that until Chief moved into the tropics, until Chief left in 2016 and embarked on his spiritual path. So when niggas start watching Chief do that, niggas start doing the same thing. So what do you think was going to happen if Europeanism allowed Chief to continue being polygamous, allow him to keep slinging his dick and talking his shit and being a black man, being God? Every other black man gonna start doing that. Every other black man gonna be polygamous. Every other black man gonna leave the system and gonna be sovereign and indigenous and be the government of their own government. That would collapse the whole system. So what you think they gotta do? Oh shit, we gotta make an example out of him. Willie Lynch, my nigga. We gotta take the most intelligent, the alpha, the one that can see all this shit for what it is, and make an example out of him. And instill the fear of who they call God in them people. That's what they did in the Willie Lynch letter. They instilled the fear of God in you by destroying the black man in front of you. But that's not God. They not God. God is the devil in disguise. The devil is the lower self. The white man, the white supremacy is the lower self, nigga. That's the devil. So they instilled the fear of the devil in you. And they got you in bed and in cahoots with the devil, with the wrong way of going about life. And that's what we're running off of. So today, oh, he that nigga, yeah. No, let's label him a cult leader. Let's label him a cult leader. Yeah, polygamous cult leader, charged and accused and convicted for rape. What? Yeah. Look, Judge Stacey Hydrick then gave people that committed murder, other rape and sexual assault offenses, and other heinous crimes, nigga, she gave them 10 years, 8 years, 15 years. This niggas out here killing people and getting manslaughter and getting 10 to 12 years, 5 years on good behavior, my nigga. What? There was no bloodshed. Nobody was hurt. There was no physical evidence of any harm. The woman never said that she was harmed. What are we talking about? Who is the victim in this case? Who is the victim in this case? It can't be a Natiri. It can't be it can't be that. Eligio Bishop is the victim here. He's a victim at the hands of DeKalb County, of the government that we live in, my nigga. They violated his human rights, his inalienable rights that can't be taken away from him and denied him. He's the victim here. His people, the people that he let into his life, they attacked him. We're in the spirit realm. They attacked him. Why aren't we trying to help him? Why aren't we trying to uplift him? Why are we online applauding the Tyrion, and applauding True, and applauding Solar, and applauding these goofy ass motherfuckers that don't know what's going on? That don't got a real bone in their body. We don't have free will. You're only free to do what God programmed you to do. And some of y'all been programmed to live a lie because there must be opposition. How life wouldn't be life without opposition. We wouldn't be able to play the game. Crazy. Crazy. Pay attention. Pay attention to how they want to instill. That's all it is. Fear tactics. The news. The news. The news is nothing but fear, false evidence appearing real. Ain't no good news being broadcasted. There's no gospel being broadcasted. Chief is the gospel. Imagination is the gospel. We are the good news. And three God will rise. And when he rise, the chosen will rise. The Eligios will rise right along with him, right along beside with him. It says it in the scripture that God will come back on that day, on God's day, right? God will come back on his glorious throne with all his angels, and he will sit the sheep on his right side and the goats on his left side, and we will sit and judge the 12 tribes of Israel. And those that proclaim that they were righteous, and those that come and say, Lord, Lord, didn't I proclaim the kingdom and do this in your name? No. God gonna say, away with you. I don't know you. Just as y'all deny Christ. I don't know you. I don't know him. He not God. No, he guilty. He did that shit. So on that day when God come storming back from behind them fucking prison walls, you gonna be denied, nigga. It's gonna be, no, I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't know you. Cause y'all don't know God. Y'all don't know the spirit of Christ for real. But y'all say y'all do. Appreciate that reflection. Everything that y'all seeing going directly to Chief, y'all. We appreciate y'all so much, man. We appreciate the love and support from everybody that's donating. Whether you donated yesterday, last week, today, we appreciate it all because it all adds up and it's going towards a divine cause, man. Chief coming home. And the universe see you, man. If you helping and you really supporting from your heart, the universe is seeing you, man. The universe knows your heart. It knows your intentions. And you're going to be blessed tenfold. I promise you. That's how this shit works. But people are afraid to do the right thing because they broadcast that if you try to do the right thing in Babylon, you're going to go to jail. You're going to get killed. Martin Luther King got killed. This nigga said, non-violent, non-violent. Non-violent, non-violent. This nigga got killed for trying to do the right thing. Malcolm X, he was all with the bullshit, nigga. He was with the bullshit at first. Yeah, let's fight. Let's fight. Let's go. Where the guns at? Let's fight. What we doing? This nigga decided to turn the other cheek. They killed this nigga. Soon as he turned the other cheek, soon as the nigga want to do the right thing, killed this man. Marcus Garvey killed this man. Y'all ever seen a TV show, The Good Place? That's what the United States of America is. The Good Place. It's hell. This is the devil's world. This is the devil's kingdom. We're in the kingdom of hell right now. The devil runs this. The lower self runs this. We live in the mind of our oppressor. We don't live in our natural state of mind, in our natural habitat. We've been taken from our natural state of being and put into submission into another way of living. But we don't see it. We don't see it. Because we so stuck in survival mode. I gotta go get the money. I want to have sex. I want to drink. I want to smoke. I want to fuck. I want to do this. I want to put my kids in school. I want to go to college so I can survive and fit in this system that's designed to keep you docile and dumb, nigga. Crazy. Crazy. You can't do no good here. Whenever you try to do good here, you're going to get killed. Nipsey Hussle. This nigga trying to do good. Killed this nigga. P. Diddy. P. Diddy opened up his own black political party. His own organization. Man, put this nigga in jail. Hey, tell them niggas up. Hashtag baby oil on this nigga. Hashtag baby oil on this nigga. Put him in jail. And make all these other celebrities go against him, or we're going to put their ass in there too. Putting fear in niggas. Taking the head and the body going to fall because these niggas scared. Because these niggas scared. Look at how they do us. And now nobody want to stand up for nobody. You can't do no good here. Try to do good here, man. You're going to be denied. Try to talk some good here. People going to hate on you. How can you hate a man that's talking righteous, that's teaching about truth? How can you hate truth? How can you hate a man that's speaking truth? It's because you hate truth. It's because you hate truth. Even Larry Hoovers, even the black men that is out here committing so-called crimes, they didn't commit no crime. They're only doing what their genetics has been programmed for them to do. Black men are naturally a resistance to this system. We naturally want to sag, nigga. We naturally want to wear our hats to the back. We naturally want to wear do-rags. If a haircut, no, bitch, I'm about to wear locks. What? A chain, bitch, I'm wearing my chain like this. What? Shoes, boots, country, bitch, we about to rock these Timberlands and make this shit cool in the hood. What? We gotta put on clothes. I'm about to get tattoos all over my body so I don't gotta wear no shirt. We're natural resistance in the system. We naturally want to resist the system. So what you think gonna happen when you put cells, melanated beings with melanin inside a simulated environment and do an experiment on them and put guns, drugs, turn their women against them, turn their children against them, turn every other species of humans against them? What the fuck do you think that's gonna happen? Niggas gonna be rebellious. Niggas gonna sell drugs. Niggas gonna go against each other. Like Chief taught us, human beings don't have no enemy. We don't have no enemy. If you look at animals in nature, the wolf has a natural enemy. The lion has a natural enemy. The hyena has a natural enemy. Human beings don't have a natural enemy. So we go against each other to create chaos. You don't see no other animal or no other species in nature going against itself. Do you see monkeys fighting other monkeys? Do you see squirrels fighting other squirrels? No. You only see human beings doing this shit because we stupid. Because we are not as intelligent as we believe ourselves to be. We are actually retarded, which means mentally underdeveloped. We are underdeveloped minds because we've been programmed with the wrong information. We've been educated in this system. We're not educated beings. We're inspired individuals. We're intuitive. We receive information from our environment, pick up on it, and we act on it, my nigga. We hear some music and niggas get to dancing because we in tune with life. And this is what Chief was showing us, man. Chief was showing us how to get in tune with life, man. And the government in place, you feel me? They want to stop that. COINTELPRO, they want to stop that. They want to stop you from being you. Remember, y'all think Chief in jail, but he not. We're in prison out here. We're in jail. We're in jail out here because you want to know why? Chief, you can't lock up a liberated mind. Chief already done broke the matrix in his mind, bitch. The spell has already been broken. The spell that Babylon has casted upon Chief has been broken in his mind. It doesn't exist. So he's not in jail. They just kidnapped him. They abducted him. He's a prisoner of political warfare. This is spiritual warfare that we have at hand. We are in prison out here because we are disconnected from our source. Chief is our source. He's God. He's the part of us that's going to help us get in tune with the rest of what we are. We're disconnected, so we're in prison. You can't be human. You can't be a true human being out here. You're a fucking ape. Go look it up. Human beings are part of the great ape family. Chimpanzees, bonobo apes, gorillas. We're an ape. Why can't we do ape things? Why can't we live like the animals? And sleep on the earth, shit on the earth, eat from the earth, live in harmony with it. Because we're in prison. If you ever been to jail, right? If you ever been to jail, you can't eat when you want to. You can't go outside when you want to. You can't make a phone call when you want to. You can't leave the fucking cell when you want to in some places because you might be on lockdown or red zone. What else? You don't got no family in there. You might not be able to get commissary in that bitch and get no store. You might not be able to talk to your family or be able to write your people. You might not be able to get on a video call. You might not be able to get letters. Chief been sitting in the room for 8 months, 24 hours a day. Might be able to come out 2 times a week for a shower. But he don't got water in his cell. They don't allow him to get commissary. He can't talk on the phone, don't got no phone privileges, so he can't talk to his family. This what we supporting? I can't wait till y'all go through this shit with one of y'all sons that y'all love oh so much so y'all can feel how we feel. Because that's how karma come. Karma gonna come through so that you can feel how we feel. Yeah, you gonna witness people saying your son or your nephew did some shit that he didn't do. And you gonna have to suck it up and go through it and love it, bitch. And have compassion for them because they don't know what they doing. And you're gonna have to forgive them, just like Chief is doing. Understand where we at, man. So can't do no good here, man. Try to do good, motherfuckers gonna hate on you. They gonna try to kill you. They gonna put you in jail, but guess what? Why fear that? When you already in jail out here, you gotta go, bitch, if you ain't got no money, you gonna have to go steal some shit. You gonna have to eat from the earth. Somebody had to give you something. You gotta go bail your food out of jail like you in prison. It's commissary. Go to Whole Foods or Walmart. Nigga, you shopping, you got a store list. You got options and you can purchase it. Only if you got the funds. If you don't have no money, you ain't gonna have nowhere to stay. If you don't got no money, you're not gonna have no car. Shit, if you ain't got no money, you're not gonna have no woman. Cause the woman want a nigga with money. She stuck on money. She ain't stuck on knowledge herself though. If y'all was some real bitches out here, if y'all was some real women out here, y'all love Chief. Y'all be standing up strong for Chief like his wives are. Because it ain't about no money. It's about the spirit. It's about the mind of the man. It's about the creed of the man. Not what the man look like. It's about the creed of the man. The mentality of the man. The spirit of that man. If y'all really knew what the black man was, y'all be falling down and bowing to y'all knees. But y'all not no real bitches. Y'all on here. Y'all not no real niggas. Y'all on this bitch hating. Promoting us. Keep talking about him. Keep mentioning his name. He been in jail for 3 years. He been in isolation for 3 years, and y'all still talking about it. Y'all can't get his name out y'all mouth. Why is that? Why is one man the talk of the whole world? Why is he the talk of the whole world? Why is it 500 people in the room right now listening to me talk about one man? Y'all not on here for me. Y'all not on here for me. Y'all on here for yourselves. Y'all trying to save yourselves. And y'all understand that in order for y'all to save yourselves, y'all have to be connected to what's connected to Chief. Y'all have to be connected to what's connected to God in order for y'all to save yourselves. So y'all on here for God. Y'all on here for Chief. Why is he so important? Why is this one man? Why did this man get life with a 10-year consecutive bid without a chance of parole for something that he didn't do, that a girl never said that he did? For teaching knowledge itself, for teaching people to be in nature and be naked and in tune with themselves. Why is this one man being hated by all of these people? Why? Why is that? Why is that? Because he God. Because these people recognize and they see the familiarity within Chief. People out here having dreams about Chief. You know Chief by his facial structure. You know him by the sound of his voice, the tone of his voice. You know him because he's God. You know the spirit of the Christ. You know the spirit of the messenger when it's time for you to be activated and be called home to God. You know it. And that's the reason why his name is being heard so much in the midst and despite all the negative narratives. Why is this man so relevant and he got all these negative narratives? It's people out here that didn't kill somebody. They not relevant at all no more. Niggas not relevant no more. Hold on. YNW Melly. Why he not relevant? Why y'all not talking about him? The nigga TK. The nigga that did the race. These niggas murderers. Why y'all not promoting them? Why y'all don't got their name in your mouth? Why y'all not talking about them? Cause something's so different about Chief. Why y'all not on here talking about Diddy? Why y'all not on here talking about Trump? Why y'all not on here talking about Rashad Jamal, Brother Polite, Malachi Z. York? It's something so different about Eligio Bishop. Oh, the elected, chosen bishop, the archbishop, the overseer of the body of God, of the cells of the body of Christ. That's what's different. That's what stands out. And that's why his name is the talk of the town. That's why niggas got Chief name in their mouth. Because that's God. They know that that's God. But some people just don't know how to go about it. Some people don't want to be hated and ridiculed and persecuted for believing in it. But you're going to be hated and persecuted for being you anyway. So you might as well stand up for the truth. If you went to be a rapper right now and to entertain Babylon, you still going to be hated. So shit, I might as well go stand for the truth and be hated for that. Niggas out here getting killed just eating. Niggas out here getting killed by how they eat. People killing themselves by how they eat. Shit, I might as well stand up for truth. Shit, y'all gonna kill me for some real shit? Fuck it. I'm gonna come back a real one. But niggas scared. We afraid. We afraid because they take the alpha, they take the most intelligent, the leader, and they make an example out of him. But guess what? This is the return of the Christ. This is the second coming. This is the three coming, my nigga. This is the three coming. There was no death. There was no crucifixion. You can't kill God. We're in God's imagination. God made reality with thought. We were made in the image and likeness of God. An image formed inside the imagination of God. We're inside of God's mind, the dreamer, the Eligio Bishop. Jesus rose in 3 days, didn't he? They said they killed him, right? How the fuck can you... Have you ever seen somebody get killed and come back to life 3 days later? No. It was a metaphor. It was a metaphor for them crucifying his character and what he stood on and his teachings and his morals and principles and the values that he honored and stood on. They crucified that. But guess what? He rose again. So inevitably, this is going to be the rise of the Christ, the rise of the Eligio Bishop. This shit ain't over. This shit ain't over. This shit not over. These niggas thought it was over. These niggas thought it was over. What's wrong with y'all? Shame on y'all. Ye a little faith. Ye a little faith. You're being tested. Chief is testing you, testing your faith, nigga. God testing your faith. Y'all don't got no faith in God. Y'all put y'all faith in man. Y'all put y'all faith in money. Y'all put y'all faith in mammon. You can't serve two masters, though. You can't love the devil and say you love God. You can't work for the devil and say I love God. You can't go be in bed with the devil and say I'm rocking with God. You a hypocrite. This is second coming, man. This the return. This the return. That's why the transcript's not released. Because this shit not over. Duh. That's why it's not released. Think about it. The transcripts, think deeper. Think deeper than the surface level. Yeah, the court system is trying to hide something. But deeper than that, the subconscious mind, Mother Lucia, God is keeping those transcripts from being released because it's not over. It's not over, bitch. This shit not closed. It's not a closed case. It's not over with. That's why it's still not being released. But we waiting on them. And it's coming real soon. It's coming real soon. It's coming real soon. Shout out to you, Queen, man. The Messiah from New York. New York. Manhattan. He from Manhattan. The gods. Manhattan. Man heaven. Come on. Manhattan, New York. Man heaven. New York is on an island. New York is an island. Nature boy. Indigenous chief. Island. Come on. You gotta know, man. You all gotta know. So, man, I just really wanted to come on here and reflect light and honor to my chief and make sure that we expose and continue to push the truth and push the right narrative, because y'all not gonna do it. Even if you're afraid, fuck that. Speak the truth, even if your voice shakes. Because when you go to sleep at night, you're dying. You're gonna die. And you're gonna judge yourself, and you're gonna create a reality contingent upon how you respond in this reality. Do the right thing, man. Do the right thing. Don't be afraid, nigga. Stand up for what's right. Stand up against tobacco, nigga. Stand up against the cancer on the planet. White supremacy is the cancer on the planet. Yeah, Manhattan is an island. It's an island. Go look at it on the map. You feel me? So parts of it are. That's why I said Manhattan reflection. I appreciate you for correcting me. You feel me? I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But you feel me? So if parts of New York is an island, it's an island, my nigga. It's no separation. It's an island. Matter of fact, the whole world is a fucking island because we're in the middle. Come up and ask questions. Please be respectful. If y'all have any support that y'all want to send to our king, make sure y'all do that. Hit me up in my messages if y'all want to know. My Cash App is right here. You feel me? If y'all want to send donations to Chief, everything is going directly to him. If y'all want to write a letter, send pictures, whatever y'all want to do, man. If y'all want to support in general, hit me up, man. But I'm going to leave the lines open right now for y'all to come in and ask questions. So, boom.
Okay.
Yo, peace,
First,
Queen.
I
How you
want to
feeling,
say
reflection?
assalamu alaikum. That's one.
Walaikum salam.
Two, I want to say I grew up with that man in New York. I just want you to know you have to be safe, because I truly know from the beginning his journey. And I'm telling you that you guys are not being conscious. You're not being conscious at all, Young G, because this is manipulation of the mind. I'm telling you personally, I know him. He would never tell you I'm lying. He tried to get me and my cousin to join too. We grew up Muslim. His 5% of name was scientific. He's been God body and Muslim all his life. You guys are gonna get tormented by God for what he's doing. He's not God, my sweetie. He's not. And
You see, out of all the things that you could have said, sweetheart, you had nothing positive to say about that black man that you grew up with. Out of everything that you said, respect to you. Peace be unto you. But out of everything that you just said out your mouth, you had not one positive thing to say about an innocent black man. I don't give a fuck what you thought about him growing up. It's an innocent black. I don't give a fuck if he wasn't innocent. It's a black man inside of jail and in prison right now. You're in the same situation. Your brothers, your father, your uncles, your cousins, your siblings. They're in the same situation. Why not have nothing positive to say? He's not this, he's not that. And that's the problem with y'all. Y'all judging people. Y'all only want to judge. Bitch, who is you? What have you done in your life? Ain't nobody flawless, bitch. We all did wrong. I've done wrong. I've hurt people. I've done wrong shit. I'm sure everybody on this fucking live has done something wrong in their life that they not proud of. But we are not who we used to be. We are not our past. Please do not hold people to their past and look at them as their shadows, because there's a light beyond that shadow. There's so much positivity that you could have said beyond what you said. You haven't done right all your life because you're working and you work a job, my nigga. You going against the system. You're going against everybody else. So all of us has been portal in and born into iniquity, my nigga, into a cancer. Everybody's not flawless. Everybody is flawed. But the least you can do is have some positive and constructive words to bring to that man. That's all you. It's okay if you don't agree with somebody. That's okay. But you should still want to speak life into that person. You should never want to see a black. You ain't give a fuck about, I grew up with him, I know him. No, you don't. You don't know him. Because if you did know him, you would never come up here and say that. I know him. If you knew him, you would never come up here and say some shit like that. Ever. We already in hell, my nigga. They sent Jesus, they sent Yahshua to hell. Yahshua went to the underworld, to hell, to save the lost souls. That's where Chief at right now. That's what Chief at right now. And before he went into isolation, he made a live teaching us about the levels of this realm. We're inside of hell. There's levels to this hell realm. You got the higher class, the presidents, the celebrities, niggas getting money, long money out here, millionaires and all this. Then you got the middle class, people working at the bank, people sending their kids to good school systems and all this. Then you got the lower class. Then you got poverty. Then you got niggas that's in the county, them city jails, in the county jails. Then you got people in the motherfucking state prisons. You see what I'm saying? There's levels to hell. And Chief went to the depths of hell, nigga. The depths of the underworld to become the king of the underworld. To become the king of the earth realm. To rise from the ranks and from the mist of the underworld and be reigned and crowned king, my nigga. That's what it is. That's what it is. And every knee gonna bow and every tongue gonna confess, because he is the truth. Whether you disagree with him or not, whether you disagree with his character, how he say things, what he look like, he still is bringing the truth, my nigga. Focus on the message and not the messenger. Appreciate that, God. Focus on the message and not the messenger. That's the problem. Niggas too focused on the messenger. You don't even pay yourself that much attention. You don't even know yourself like you pay attention to Chief. You know more about what Chief going through than you know more about your natal chart. You know more about Chief life than you do of who you are. Make it make sense. You only got 24 hours in a day. That's it. You only got 24 hours in a day. The message is get back into one nature. Three God will rise. Eligio Bishop is free. That's the message. He is innocent. That's the message. There was no rape. There was no false imprisonment. There was no sexually transmitted emission of videos. There was none of that. There was no crime committed. That is the message. There was no crime committed in the Eligio Bishop case. In the God case, there was no crime committed. The only crime committed is the case or the crimes committed by the judicial system against the defendant. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's the only crime committed. So y'all need to wake up, man. Wake up. Wake up. Oh, she done? So I'm gonna leave the room open for appreciate that Sly God. Peace to all the guys, man. 3 is free. 3 is free. 3 is free. 3 is free. You feel me? Appreciate that, King. Everything that y'all seeing going directly to Chief, y'all. We are supporting Chief in his isolation. We gonna make sure he got food. We gonna make sure he got water, because they don't have water, clean water in there. They don't have food in there. So we gotta make sure that we support and donate to Chief, man. And we appreciate y'all very much, man. Very much, man. I really want y'all to know that from the bottom of my heart. You feel me?
Doing what you doing, bro. You doing what he would want you to do, bro. Keep doing what you doing, bro. Free the 3
Absolutely.
guy, bro. Absolutely. Free the 3 guy, bro. You speaking
Absolutely.
that real, bro.
Man,
I
fuck that
appreciate what you
nigga.
doing, bro. I appreciate what you doing, bro. Keep preaching that shit, bro.
Appreciate your
Where the
words.
cash at? Where the cash at? That's it right there.
Yep, Master J3.
All right, bet, bro. Keep doing what you
You're
doing,
not
bro.
getting shit.
Absolutely.
Keep
Absolutely. Absolutely. He's already out. He's already out. You looking at him. He was never gone. He was never gone. You think God gonna leave us, nigga? You think God gonna leave us and we in God's dream? Come on now. Come on now. Why would God leave his children? Why would God leave us here with the devil and not come get us and not come illuminate us? Why would God not come and illuminate our minds from white supremacy, from our darkness? White supremacy has given us information that keeps us in the dark. Why wouldn't God send her only begotten son, the Eligio Bishop, to illuminate our minds so that we can see within our darkness, so that we can grow through our darkness, so that we can go through our shadow work and overcome our darkness and accept the darkness that we have went through, so that we can become light, so that we can be the light that shines on the planet like the sun, because we are the sun in human form. We are all different pieces of the sun, and Chief is that sun. He is the embodiment of the sun in human form that's came to bring light and consciousness to the rest of the planet. Beezy, talk to me.
Hey, you already know the vibe.
Already.
Here real soon. Real
Already.
soon. Everybody's gonna have to bow, like you said. Hey, they crucifying and we see what it is. We see the main ones who's supposed to be up with them. You know what I mean? We see what
Yep.
they doing. We trying to stay alive with his name.
Ain't even no
Thinking
trying. We keeping the alive name because we can't die. We keeping the name alive because we can't die, because he's not in jail. We're in a dream, y'all. We fail to realize that we're dreaming. Close your eyes. Where are you at? You in a dream.
Facts. Like you said, he never even got arrested. This never happened. This was just in
Never
part
happened.
of our movie.
It's
You know what I mean?
never
Just
happened,
showing us,
y'all.
just testing us to see what we would do if this, something like that would happen.
Exactly. This was
And
a
it's
test to see.
exposing a lot of people.
Exactly.
Exposing.
This was a
Exposing
test to
bad.
see what we would do. Who would spread negative narratives? Who would go up and spread a lie and testify against the Christ? Who would stay
I
loyal?
mean,
Who would keep proclaiming? This is all a test, y'all. We ranking the kingdom of God is within us, man. You ranking yourself, bro. Everybody's ranking themselves. So do the right thing, man. If you don't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. If you ain't been there and you ain't seen it for yourself, you don't got no right to speak on it. So don't judge, man. Be careful how you judge.
That's the crazy part.
Because the same measures that you use to judge is going to be used to judge you. You don't want nobody judging you
Man,
with misinformation.
That's the crazy part. Dudes crashing out and don't even know nothing. Ain't been there, don't know a word.
Crazy.
He's writing a whole book out, writing a book about three like they know. Like nigga, y'all watching what's on TV.
Niggas,
So that's
niggas
like me
is,
watching soap opera.
niggas is trying to sell books using Chief's name. Like, what? So you clout chasing for real?
Yeah, man. It's just like you said, but it just shows you, like you said, it's a reflection of us. This is what we do to our own people. If it wasn't three, it'd be somebody else.
It'll
Like
be
we just do
somebody
it to
else.
each other every day. We do it to each other every day because we scared. You know what I mean? But like you said, they're all gonna see soon, man. They already look scared. You could tell they're guilty. They look just like Judas.
Look,
He wouldn't try to kill him.
and this the tricky part right here. We live in a melting pot. We live in a cosmic melting pot. So you see black people out here, but these black people got astrological programs of white people. You feel me? It's black people out here that have the spirit of the white man and woman. You not looking at black people. Don't judge a book by its cover. That's why Chief teaches about astrology. Nigga, you need to know they neuromelanin. You need to get to know this motherfucker's consciousness. Because you don't know who you dealing with. You may think that this person is black. You may think that this person is black, but this person is white supremacy. This motherfucker been dealing with white people all their life. They don't care. They don't give a fuck about black people. They grew up in the country. They've been shooting rifles, killing turkeys and deers all their life. They don't give a fuck about no nigga. And they in the form of a nigga. Y'all ever seen the Dave Chappelle episode where he was acting like the KKK nigga? Man, this shit crazy. This what's going on today, man. It's black people out here that's the KKK.
Oh, that was funny, bro. He didn't even realize. Hey, Uncle Ruckus all day.
Uncle Ruckus, exactly.
It's insane, man.
Uncle Ruckus, no relation.
These dudes will see a black man. Hey, they'll see a black man speaking the truth, and hey, they automatically attack him. The same white dude come on, they praising him. Oh man,
hey, but guess what?
He's awesome.
When a white man get to talking this shit, bro.
He's trying.
When a white man get to talking this shit, because remember, the white people gonna get a hold to the information that Chief got. Because they gonna steal it and try to own it. So when they start talking it,
they got you.
When they start talking it, watch all black people go start sucking a dick. Watch all the black people bow down. Oh, the truth is here. Jesus is here. Niggas gonna be talking about Jesus is back once the white people start talking about this message. But a Messiah already came before this man. Crazy. But man, I'm about to hop over here, BZ, man. This shit be getting me passionate.
All right, you good.
But I appreciate you coming up, King. You already know I appreciate your love, man.
I got you.
Already, King.
Thanks. Oh, definitely.
But yeah, y'all, man, I'm about to go ahead and slide. I just wanted to come up because you feel me, the guys went live today, so we gonna continue to keep going live. And we appreciate y'all love and support that y'all sent today, man. Appreciate everybody that came up. Even if y'all have something negative to say, you still got Chief name. Y'all we ain't even promote us. So that's a beautiful thing. I'm thankful and I'm grateful for that. We ain't gotta give y'all a fucking red penny for y'all to put Chief name in y'all mouth. So Cosmic Energy, I appreciate you too as well, because I seen you going crazy with the gifts. We appreciate you. Chief appreciate you. God know your heart. You feel me? Mother Lucia sees your heart and your intentions. You feel me? You being recorded for your good deeds. BZ, you already know what it is. Everybody else, love, man. So I'm gonna get back with y'all. Divine Empress, I'm gonna get with you, God. I love myself. Peace to the gods.